I think only the bubble.
Look at that. Alright.
You know what or not, I hold in my hand the beat seed.
Get ready, Sienna.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Go somewhere else.
I'm in public. I'm requesting.
At least he called me sir. Did you get that?
What just happened?
Some guy yelled at us for talking in public. He did call me sir. So there's that. He didn't even look that crazy. He was dressed pretty normal.
I thought he was like joking at first, or like you knew him.
I did too. It's all bark, no bite. We're going to Palapas Taco Tuesday. They got $2 tacos that we make more expensive because we asked for the cheese shell instead of the tortilla. And Nathan just came up with the name for it. What? Taquito. Taquito.
You got something to show?
Oh yeah, you want to see? Show you new toy. We finally made it happen, guys. Here she is.
Yes.
In her full
There
glory.
it is, dude. Yes.
Finally pulled the trigger.
Finally, bro.
Pulled the trigger.
I got the Honda.
Oh, I mean.
Thumbnail.
2025 Model 3 Highland with FSD and long range. So it's got the updated kind of body. I got my Reviver plate installed.
Dude, you gotta get a custom plate, bro. You gotta get a custom plate.
I thought about it.
I think it's time.
Right?
Do you want me to blur that?
Huh?
You want me to blur this?
The number, maybe. But yeah, we got the. See it open when we're here.
You're open. Let's see it.
A box.
Got that screen on the back too. The white seats.
So shiny.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally getting the clouds.
There was like, I mean, there's a few like emotional moments. Are you getting a back?
It's because we're both right.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, there was a few moments like it makes you cry, but then there was a few that I couldn't.
Stop talking to me.
Stop.
Stop talking. What up? It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. We're here at our favorite spot. Post Memorial Day weekend. It's a short week. We're actually working on a big website this week that we're launching for our friends at Ringer Sciences in Austin, Texas. So we'll post a link to that on our portfolio page. But it's all hands on deck right now. We've been going at it all morning, and we're down to the last mile of it. So everybody's hands are in it. We're gonna get it done. So we thought we'd break away for a few minutes to eat some food, fuel up, and then go back and do it all over again. What else is happening? It's a little quiet for the beginning of summer, and it always seems to be that way around here. So hopefully we can focus on some internal stuff. Maybe shoot another pod here this week. Are we gonna do it in the car, or what are we thinking?
It's gonna be too hard.
Too hard? Oh man, we wanted to do an autonomous FSD episode. We'll do one. We'll do one soon. That way, you can see how how good it works. So, anyways, lot more to come. Again, it's a little quieter side, so we're probably gonna be spending some time thinking about some campaign ideas for Sightbox. We've amassed like $2,000 worth of X ad credits, and so we want to figure out if we could do something with it. I don't know if paid even works these days, but I figure we'll give it a shot and see what happens. What else is happening? We missed the Llama Lounge, the last one, at the Zoom headquarters, but I think there's probably going to be another one or two before it's officially summer. So that'll be probably our next Bay Area thing. So more to come. Check it out. Yo, dude, so we're doing something we've never done before. Usually, is it mic good? Yep. Yeah. Usually when we're launching a venture or doing a startup, it's typically some crazy idea we have. We did it with Tap That App back in the day. We did it with Staccato, which we're still playing with. We've partnered with Game Squad and a couple other startups. But I've had this idea in my head for probably 10 years to launch a pro wrestling league. And what I mean by pro is I mean Olympic style wrestling. So my background is I wrestled in high school, and it completely changed my life. The way that the work ethic that I have, my fitness, my eating, my habits, everything, I attribute it to wrestling. So I've always tried to figure out how to give back. And so I've had this idea for like 10 years in my head, and it just kind of like it's always in the back of my head, and I never really thought how to bring it forward. I really never considered how to do it without a lot of money, time, and effort. And I don't know, a few weeks ago, I was just like, having insomnia in bed. It kind of like the idea came back to me. And now we have tools, right? We have AI that can help us sort of figure this stuff out. So I woke up that morning and I just started chatting with ChatGPT about this concept that I have. And so let me break it down for you. So if you can imagine Olympic style wrestling, it's never really been pro because it's not that exciting to watch on television, despite several efforts to bring it to screen over the last several decades. We know UFC is super popular, and then you've seen other leagues pop up like stupid slap fighting, and the other day I saw professional pillow fighting. Like, really? But really, tag, I think that's another actual sport, cornhole. But these leagues are popping up because advertisers, or I'll say marketers, are finding ways to monetize around exciting moments. So, for example, in UFC, you want to see people get knocked out or choked out. In WWE scripted wrestling, you want to see guys get banged, bopped in the head. You want to see guys flying. You want to see guys do all kinds of stuff. Slap fighting, you want to see people get smacked and knocked out. And so I've had this idea for 10 years about how to make Olympic style wrestling exciting. And so I thought, what if we combined the push-out rules from sumo, traditional Japanese wrestling. And I'm also thinking American Gladiator, if you're as old as I am, when they would joust or they would wrestle. Something more exciting, something more extreme. So if you think about wrestling, but I'm thinking with an X, right? Like extreme wrestling. What would that look like? And so as I was laying in bed, I thought of the name Xoomo, but with an X. So check out some of this branding here that Uru helped us with here. And so you'll see we've got this concept here for Xoomo, which is Xoomo with an X because it's extreme wrestling, but also it's wrestling with an edge. And what does that mean? That means that there's going to be push-out rules in this league along with Olympic style rules. So really combining the two things. And so what do we do with AI? and I mean, this has happened in the last few weeks, so this is fairly new. The branding, obviously, we did that in-house because that's what we do here. But everything else, I mean, we use ChatGPT to sort of work out the rules of engagement. And so all these ideas that I had in my head for all these years, I just started communicating with ChatGPT, and I almost treated it like an expert or an agent. I knowledge base, fed it all my ideas. I gave it all the rules. I taught it a few things, and then I was able to communicate with it and go back and forth. And then I had it help me figure out what are the next steps to actually launch a league, and then it broke it down for me. So now we've officially trademarked the name, copyrighted the concept, the rules of engagement. Those are all filed, and that was all because it was all broken down for us. So now it's marketing, right, and pitch. And so now that we're working on a pitch, we got to come up with, different visuals to put this thing together, a landing page, social media, graphics and that sort of thing. So I can show you real quick kind of what I've been playing around with here. I'm just showing Zach here. We're using VO from Vercel to create a landing page. So traditionally we would have built this in WordPress. We would have done it, in Figma, designed it out, wireframed it, the whole nine. Would have taken, a couple of weeks to get something going. But instead, I had a conversation with VO about what I wanted. I fed it the branding, I fed it some of the rules of engagement, and I even took screenshots of the pitch deck and fed it to that. And it started building different sections of the website for me. And so you can see here as I scroll down. And here's a promo video, which Zach will overlay here.
This is not a show. This is real wrestling. World-class freestyle athletes. Olympic pedigree. Raised 10 feet high. No ropes. No scripts. Just pressure. Precision. High stakes. Xoomo Wrestling with an edge.
Promo video was a whole project in itself. We used Midjourney, what else? Runway and VO3 from Google to create clips of this concept. And so the power of AI today versus years ago is that we can actually create these visuals where we can pitch the idea of the sport without having to actually create a tournament and mock it up. And so you see here, XoomoWrestling.com coming soon. Here's some of the format. Obviously, we want to highlight the differences between the traditional sport and what we're combining. And so you'll see here it's 3 rounds, same as traditional wrestling, except the mat format is different, where the platform elevates as each round progresses. And you'll see here's my sketch, Zach, show this. So it started from here, from a sketch, and that's where the branding, the 3 rings and the logo comes from, is this idea of this tiered platform. So you'll see that here, the branding here, and then we're using it here as well, core format. It's the 3 layers of the mat. And so you'll see here, first round is 3 minutes, second round is 2 minutes, but it's elevated and smaller, so the push out is even more apparent. And then you have the third and final round, which is a minute, when the much smaller area to wrestle in, so the push outs are even more aggressive there. And so mat shrinks as the rounds progress. And so you'll see here, bridging sport and spectacle. Here's kind of the legacy wrestling, all the things that come with Olympic style, and then here's sort of the cutting edge sumo style that we're combining. And again, these are visuals that we would have taken, a few days to create, had our designers flesh out. VO just did it. I told it what to do, and it literally spit it out in straight HTML. And this is a React website that's all built on Tailwind, I think. And so VO really, with one click, if you see here it says publish, I can instantly publish to Vercel, and I've got a domain name already picked out, and I've got the domain name already configured. I got an A record in my domain name. So if I publish this goes live. And so the power in my hands, is incredible. In fact, this whole website here, I basically built it after lunch. And we got back from lunch, 2.5 hours ago or something like that. So this is what I've been doing, sitting here feeding VO all my ideas, and here it is, all sort of fleshed out. And here's some of the visuals we created in Midjourney here. And again, this VO just created a slideshow for me because I told it that I wanted to highlight some of these photos. And you'll see these captions here. I didn't even generate these. VO took the liberty of analyzing each picture and putting captions there within the context of the whole page of the whole sport. So what does it all mean? It means if you're building something, a product or an idea, or even if it's just a concept that, like me, where this might go nowhere, but it might go somewhere. But the fact that I was able to take it out of the back of my head and put it into something that's this fleshed out, this professional looking, is crazy to me, because now I can actually pitch this to real people. And again, even like the branding, which we did here in-house, that's really thought through, you don't even have to have that. There's tools that can kind of get you there as well. And so kind of the last thing right now we're doing is this download for rules of engagement, which again, ChatGPT helped us create. I mean, it even created a form for me so I can collect people's information as they download this document from us. So it's really, really crazy, wild stuff. And what's cool is, in my opinion, the VO 3 is not quite there yet in terms of quality. I think Runway is still far superior. However, VO 3 actually was the one tool that got us the throw out, the people getting thrown off the platform. So if you see this clip here, when these two guys are getting tossed from the edge here, that was VO 3, and it actually added the crowd and the sound of the mat hitting. So when they fall off, that was actually done in VO 3. And then it also generated this clip here of these guys getting thrown off. And I cut it strategically right there, because if I showed you the rest of this, they look like spaghetti. So as they're falling out, they kind of get deformed. But if that's the worst it's ever going to be, it's going to be a pretty great competitor to Midjourney, or not Midjourney, but Runway. So I definitely see hope in it. Plus the credits are a little expensive. I think it was like $150 a month. I used up the free ones that I had, and then used Runway for the rest. But there you have it. We used AI. We used 11 Labs for the audio that you hear here. For the audio that you hear on the trailer, that's all done in 11 Labs. The sound effects of the crowd, that's all done on the soundboard on 11 Labs. The music, the dramatic music, was done in Suno, which is cool. And I also have a Xoomo, all these sounds too similar. I've got a Suno rap also, or quite a few.
Xoomo! This ain't no X's and O's. It's normally thrown. This ain't no X's and O's, no chocolate plan. This is my born war, one stance, one chance, no rules. This ain't you don't bring no cage, just raw or clocked and a push on rage.
Imagine that music like that, and then
big move, but we street with it. Balance a break, no second try in the circle. We ride, we say goodbye. Push the edge, claim the zone. First year, you're on your own. Next down heat, it's now blow. This ain't no game, no X's and O's.
Yo, sick, right?
Take a roll, so that ground explosion falls. Freestyle.
So that's what we got going. Like I said, might go nowhere, but it might go somewhere. So check it out. Xoomo, Xoomo Wrestling.com, coming to a town near you, or coming to TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, one of those. We're going to the Tesla Diner, but just in case, we're eating at the Grove in case the food at the diner sucks. So that's what we're doing, and I'm in the middle of a site launch, Upbound.ai. It's supposed to go live at 4 p.m. and it's 1:34 p.m. And of course, they pushed the launch from Monday to Tuesday, and then now till today at 4 when we had this plan. So we'll see how it goes. Should be fun. See you at the diner. Alright, here goes. First time at the Tesla Diner. Here it is. Yeah, boy, are you ordering here?
No, I was just getting.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's up? We made it. We're at the Tesla Diner.
With the Tesla?
It's the Model 3. Hopefully there's no line, but no, it looks like we're good.
When you get inside, it's all self-ordering. Downstairs will be on the left. You're going to pick up drinks here, food on the other side, and then sit wherever you like. Yeah. Downstairs is mostly inside.
Yeah, man, we made it happen. Unfortunately, we can't bring our emotional support animal because we don't have credentials.
Enjoy. Sugar on sauce. Just in case it asks.
You want to try a milkshake or kombucha? Look at that.
So good.
Cool. Here we go, Space Mountain. This is a nitro brew, by the way. It's like 90 degrees out here. There's Optimus.
So sick. Thumbnail.
Where's the bar? That's where they have the Optimus robot. Looks like he's not on shift today. Ooh, now we're talking. You buy the merch here?
You're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Here's the wind-up racer box. Ooh. Unboxing. Sick. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Alright.
You know what we're not. I hold in my hand that we can see.
Get ready. See how.
Yeah.
Yo, to you, Zach.
Big Tuna, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, you asked for my help, so I helped.
Look at this. Crack. Put a clip of this thing. You'll find it on YouTube. Tesla, when they showcased the bulletproof glass, they said, look, it doesn't break, and the guy threw a boulder at it and it broke on stage.
Franz, could you try to break this glass, please? Oh my fucking god. Well, Maybe that was a little too hard. Oh man, it didn't go through.
So that's the joke. So that's why they always do that.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give one of these to Nathan for his birthday. His birthday is a couple of weeks, a few weeks. But I don't know which one. Nathan doesn't watch our vlogs. That's true. Optimus.
But I feel like you also gotta keep it.
Of course.
It's pretty sick. In a couple of years, you're gonna have one of these guys in your home doing all your chores. So it turns out you cannot order unless the car's plugged in charging. So I just discovered that. Because I tried to order and it was grayed out. And so I plugged it back in and I moved my charging to, I switched it to 88. Because I had it set to 80. Just so it can give me another 7 minutes of charging. And now if you go here, you see the hamburger icon that displays there. And then now I can add to my menu. So I'm gonna do the fries. Look at this, tallow French fries. Bobby approved, Saladino approved. So we're definitely doing that. Tesla burger, fries. The question is, will they car hop it? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Deliver the vehicle, pick up inside. So let's do bellhop. It's got my card already. Look at here. Progress, and then this looks like that's the movie. It's playing outside on the giant screen. So now let's check the progress here. 1 minute ago, sent to the kitchen.
Beef tallow.
Fries are good. I don't know what. You know, I'm not gonna eat this burger, but
Just one in the box.
one in the box. Really.
That's so dope.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
You want a bite of this plain?
Oh, okay.
We'll probably take it to the room, honestly.